What up, peeps? Tony Baker here, back with another movie review. This time I'm reviewing Bloodshot, the latest Vin Diesel action vehicle based on the comic book Bloodshot, the comic that was on Valiant Comics. You know, one of the I always feel sorry for like the independent comic book companies outside of Marvel and DC, because Marvel and DC were the big boys in the comic book world. And then you had some other cats that try to step in, Valiant, Dark Horse, which was technically an offshoot of like DC, and then you got Image came out, and the big star of Image Comics was Spawn. Spawn really was the flagship comic book title on Image and pretty much their hottest, commodity. And you had Bloodshot. The movie is about a soldier who's killed in combat, and so they bring him back to life by using this technology, this scientific technology, to where they have these microscopic nanites that immediately repair wounded flesh, or like any sort of trauma that you may receive. Damn near instantaneously, these nanites repair that flesh. So you're pretty much indestructible. It also increases your strength, your durability, all that. So he wakes up like, yo, what's going on here? So now he's pretty much an incredible killing machine. The guy that brings him back to life and infuses him with this technology is played by Guy Pearce, who does a good job in this film. I like Guy Pearce in this movie. And Vin Diesel's track record outside of the Fast and Furious franchise is pretty shaky. He's done some movies here and there, and the box office results have not been that good, especially domestically. Like internationally, it might be, might do a little bit better. And that's not including him as Groot with Guardians of the Galaxy, of course, you know what I'm saying? But like, I still feel like audiences are not entirely like, yo, whatever Vin's in, we're in. Bars, that's bars right there. If Vin's in, it really is the same word, so it's not really bars, but that's neither here nor there. I still feel like everybody's really not on the Vin Diesel train like that outside of Fast and Furious. And so Bloodshot is not going to help that case, because it didn't do well this weekend. Mind you, we got that beverage out here, so the box office and theaters are shutting down. They capping off attendance. Even Onward had a huge second weekend dropped over 70% the second weekend. And for a Pixar movie, that's unheard of. I mean, I heard Onward was good. I haven't seen it yet. But Bloodshot, I'm not sure what the budget was, but I can tell it's pretty substantial. For it to make like, I want to say between 6 and 8 million this weekend, is the movie good? That's what y'all want to know. No, I didn't like it. Just straight like that. I didn't really like it. It started off promising. I was like, okay, I can get with this. First of all, it's PG-13. With a character like this, you gotta kind of gritty it up just to give it some kind of edge. It's not like a comic book that's popular. It's not like we were waiting for a Bloodshot movie. Nobody was really like, yo, Bloodshot. We weren't waiting on that. And so if you have something that nobody's really heard of, let's compare it to Blade, for example. Blade was not a super popular comic book character, but a movie came out. It was something new. It was something fresh. It was gritty. Blade came out rated R, and it was a box office hit. And it pretty much, was the springboard for future comic book movies after that. Bloodshot, I feel like, give us that edge, give us something more. They're always scared to make something rated R. Deadpool, Logan, even The Watchmen, like, we know you can be a successful movie with an R rating on the comic book tip. Give it that edge. And I think Birds of Prey being PG-13 hurt that as well. Stop going. No, Birds of Prey was actually rated R, but I feel like they squandered the rated R by making it too PG-13ish. So it was like, since you're gonna lose these kids coming in, you might as well make it dope. so it can build a cult following. Bloodshot does neither of this. It's PG-13. It feels like it's PG-13, and it's just like, you know, they got some villainy in here. There's one villain in here with the robotic legs. I didn't understand his motivation for being as grimy as he was. Like, why are you like this? What's your vendetta with Bloodshot? Where does it come from? Why do you have it? It was dumb. They didn't explain it. I didn't care about it. I was just like, I don't like his attitude. Guy Pearce, though, he was a good character. Lamorne Morris does a great job in this film. He's probably my favorite character in the film. He did a great job, but you know, especially with what little he had to work with, he did a great job. But the movie as a whole, the action I didn't care about. There was no adrenaline pump. There was none of that. You know, some of the special effects looked a little bit too special effecty, especially when they're fighting in broad daylight. It was just, the action didn't move me whatsoever. So I was just sitting there taking it. And it just wasn't fun. I didn't really have a good time. A lot of cheesy moments in there. They got a pretty girl in there and they just overdoing the pretty girlness, having her walk in slow motion. We get it. She's attractive in the face. We get it. Stop having her walk with the smirk and the tight lips I was just like, all right. I didn't have a good time. I gave it a shot. I'm an action junkie, but the action did nothing for me. It did nothing for my junkie veins out here in these action streets. But forget all that. Y'all want to know the smooth jazz review of Bloodshot? Well, here it is. Oh, yeah. I'm giving Bloodshot 1.5 saxophones out of 5. Maybe 2, but probably 1.5. But maybe 2, but probably 1.5. Man, you know what I'm saying? It just didn't, you know, it was just there, man. It just did nothing, you know. I feel bad giving something that low, but that's how I feel. All right, peeps, that's my review of Bloodshot. Let me know what you thought of the movie in the comment section below. Do you want to see it? Are you interested? Have you ever heard of Bloodshot, the character? Let me know in the comment section below. And what's also your favorite Vin Diesel movie outside of the Fast and Furious and Guardians of the Galaxy franchises? What's your favorite Vin Diesel joint on his own steam? And I'm taking out, we can't put Private Ryan in there because that movie's amazing. I'm talking about a Vin Diesel starring movie. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Vin Diesel in The Boiler Room, which is a great film. Giovanni Ribisi was the star of that, but that's one of my favorite Vin Diesel joints. Let me know in the comment section below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And as usual, we out here.